Well, sometimes I just can't help myself. I bought another buggy. Hello, I'm Ramon and welcome back to All Scale RC. On my last video we had the Fid Racing Volts Dragon Hammer, which is right here. Can't just move these. Oh God. Here's the Dragon Hammer. We had it on the last video. I'm still waiting for the motor for this. Still waiting for the motor for that. But the ESC came in. Here's the ESC I'm going to put in it. This is a Flier ESC. It says on the eBay, it said on eBay it's 300 amps, but the sticker on it says 400 amps. It is 16S capable. There is a guy on YouTube, Manny from Manny's RC Garage. I see him running it on 16S, so it definitely can handle 16S. Now he runs it, I've only seen him run it on on-road cars, so so easier on road than off-road. The motor I ordered is a 7120 680 kV motor. It's a big motor. I'm probably only going to run it on 12S max, so hopefully I'll be okay. So that was a Flier ESC. You can search for it under R-Snake, I believe. R-Snake Flier ESC, but this one doesn't have any of the R-Snake markings on it. So, but it is a Flier ESC, and I'll try to put the eBay link on the description where I got it from. But it's only $300, so I figured I'd try it. And it fits perfect. That was one of my concerns is sometimes you get an ESC and it just doesn't fit well. So of course, surfing the web again, and I see an email from Fearless RC that they were having a sale. The 30 degree North buggy went on sale for $549, but they're giving, with the buggy, they're giving you the V2 upgrade kit. And in the V2 upgrade kit, I was actually surprised of everything you get. In the V2 upgrade kit, you get another rear wing. So I look at all these as spare parts. The side pieces, the air filter if you running gas, front and rear replacement arms, both front and rear shock towers, newer improved servo mount, arms, I don't know what for, but there's arms there, another arm, some new shock housings and more springs, a new spur gear, and a gas cap, which I won't use any of the gas parts because this is going to be brushless, but you're getting a lot of stuff for free. So I mean, I don't remember what the original price of this car was. I don't know if it's just reduced $50, or I think they on the site they showed that it was higher and they lowered it, but I think the actual price of it might have been $600, and they might have reduced it to $549. But you're getting all of this stuff, spares, spoiler, spur gear, all of this stuff for free. And I know that this buggy is a tank. I've seen I can't remember his name. I'll try to think of it. But there's a guy I watch on YouTube, and he jumps this thing 30, 40 feet in the air. I already looked at this, and I know the shocks leaked oil, but that's not a surprise. With a lot of RC cars, you get oil leaks in the shocks. I don't know if it's from being in transport, temperature changes, or what, but shocks do leak. Here's a little gas can. Here, let me work on getting this out. Whew. It's always a test. All right, gas can. We don't need. Not sure what that is, but probably for the gas motor setup. Some screws and a bag of tools. I guess I'll be robbing that pinion gear, where I'll have to figure out what pinion gear I can use. But this would bolt up to your gas motor. Air filter, filler, fuel filler, lug nut wrench, and more screws. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the buggy. Ugh, it's messy. I'm gonna have to clean this good when I go to paint the body. Here's the wing that it comes with. Here's the original wing, and here's the V2 wing. I was thinking I could throw this on one of my other trucks or something else, because I don't mind this wing. I think it fits the body very well. It's a really odd looking body, and these lines actually match the body. So I'm probably going to stick to this one. I'll repurpose this one for something else. So I have a free wing. Looks pretty good. Okay, and here is the exhaust pipe that I'm not going to use since I am going brushless. So I won't need that. It does have brakes right here, which I have to use a second 5th scale servo. So for this build, I'm going to need 2 5th scale servos. One for the steering, one for the brakes. ESC and a motor. Okay, now I can turn the wheels. It's jammed up. Okay, I quickly drew on the wing. It's loose, but it's I just put it on for show. The wing itself does rock. It has a little bit of tilt action. I guess that's to preserve the wing in crashes, but it does tilt back and forth. That's normal. It's spring loaded. That's pretty cool. Here's the body. Like I said, it is a weird, odd body. It has plenty of ventilation for your gas motors, or even for the electric motor. When I put it in here, there'll be plenty of ventilation. The only thing I'm worried about is dirt getting kicked up inside the body. But that's the body. Now this is only $549, and you get all those spare parts, but it is a roller. So you will have to provide all your own electronics. But still, even at $549, I don't know of any other actual 5th scale, true 5th scale rollers that are $549. If you got a spare motor, spare parts, whatever that you can throw in here, it's perfect. And it comes with this cone here, this plastic cone that is gonna offer a lot of protection when this thing flips upside down. I remembered the name of the YouTube channel. It's called Thunder RC. I will put a link to his video in the description of mine. He jumps these things. He beats the piss out of it. On his video, he did a brushless conversion, and so I figured out what motor mount he used. So I was able to order the motor mount from AliExpress. It was really cheap. I can't remember what the motor mount was. Probably 13, 14 bucks from AliExpress shipped. So I ordered the motor mount already. Motors, I have motors here and an ESC that can go right into this. I just need to figure out battery trays, and I think I might have battery trays already that might work for this. So I won't need much. I'm putting this together with stuff I already have. It did leak a lot of oil out the shocks, so I'm gonna have to top the shocks off. I have to clean them up, and I will have to really degrease this body before I paint it. But still, I'm not complaining. $549 for this tank. I mean, this one is not like the Volts. This one has plastic arms. But good thing about plastic, it flexes, and I got a spare set of arms. And I've seen the abuse that Thunder RC puts it through. I don't believe this thing is breaking anytime soon. So it's a good cheap buggy. But yeah, I don't think it's bad looking. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know how it shows up in the camera, being that the body's clear. Probably looks like Wonder Woman's buggy right now, with the invisible body.
Hey there, Wonder Woman. Flying your invisible plane, I see.
Boy, this is awkward. I'm actually in the lavatory of the invisible plane.
Oh, you mean right now you're...
Yeah.
So I couldn't help but notice you didn't wash your hands in the invisible sink.
Once I get the motor in for the FID, I will do a build video on that and take that out. And I will start doing a build video on this one. I will list the parts in the video, the motor mount, all parts I use. I will list them in the video so you guys, if you guys want to build one. But if you guys do want to pick one up, Fearless RC is where you want to get it from. Right now it's $549.99. They're in New York. I'm in New Jersey. I don't get charged tax because it's out of state. So it's $549 even, shipped to you. With the V2 upgrade parts, it's a heck of a deal. It's a really good deal. Maybe they're just trying to get rid of them because they have new versions coming in. I don't know, but it's a good beat around buggy. Okay, aside from that, I'm still working on the other side of the room, trying to get that organized and nice so I can go back to that side. I have a little bit more space over there. I started to put some of my buggies up there. I'm also trying to get my collection in order so I can give you guys a tour of my collection. But it is a monumental task trying to get that in order. Okay, I'll bring you guys in for a close-up so you guys can take a better look at this thing if you haven't seen one. They make a short course truck version of this as well. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same chassis, but you might, because I think they do sell a conversion to the truck, which would make it kind of like a low C5T. But the body that comes on that is I don't know if it's an ABS plastic, but it's a solid body, and it is extremely durable. Some people actually prefer it over the low C5T. There's been several times I have a low C5T that's been on back order that I've been waiting probably for about 6 months now. I was thinking about canceling my order and just picking up the truggy version of this, but now I got this, so I don't think I'll get the truggy version. I'll be good with this. But let's get you in for a close-up of this so you could see what it is. Look at that weird bumper. That is a cool bumper though. It's better a weird bumper than no bumper, but that is a cool bumper. I like that thing. See, here's the weird shape of the body. It's just an odd looking body. And there's the crazy looking wing. Not a huge fan of the lug caps, but on the plus side, they do keep the dust out and the dirt out, sand out from getting inside your hub. So it is good, but I prefer the look of just a nut. Here it is from the back. Here's the rear sway bar. There was a front sway bar right there as well. Okay, there it is. There's the diff housings are plastic, but the axles are pretty stout. So here's the axles, just in case. Point them out to you. They're pretty thick. And there's your sway bar. And your shock towers, you get 2 other shock towers. You get 2 other shock towers in the V2 upgrade kit that comes for free. Here's your spur, your brakes, your braking system. So there's your front and rear disc. Your drive line is angled because that is to accommodate the gas motor that would normally be in here, which we will not have. In place there will be a brushless motor, and you could barely see the front diff is underneath the front bumper. But everything on this thing is it's pretty nice. Here's your receiver box, and this box is probably for a battery. Usually a lot of times on your gas builds you have a separate battery for the electronics. But there you have it. There's close up. So it is a pretty awesome, tough as nail buggy. Alright guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. I have a lot of content coming up. Once I get my collection in order and everything else, I'll start making videos a lot more frequently. But between my day job, trying to organize my shop, and trying to organize my collection, you know, there's only so much time on the weekends. But I plan on bringing a lot more content out. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.